Thank you. You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor. This is
Hello.
a case of Hulet versus Crisp.
Thank you, Jerome.
You're welcome.
Good day, everyone. Ms. Hulet, you admit that you slept with another man on the very same day you believe you conceived the son you have with Mr. Crisp.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Crisp, you claim Ms. Hulet cheated on you at least 10 different times during your relationship.
Yes, Your Honor.
You confess that you don't believe that you fathered two-year-old Bentley, and you admit that not believing you are Bentley's biological father has caused you tremendous pain, and it has damaged your relationship with Ms. Hulet.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Ms. Hulet, when did you first start cheating on Mr. Crisp?
I was first pregnant with my first son. He wasn't there. I did it myself. I was working. He was partying. I was left alone at home. He was never there.
And this forced you to cheat?
Yes, Your Honor. Because he wasn't there. I mean, I had no one. I did it all myself. I was, it was just me.
So surely, Ms. Hulet, you're not suggesting that two wrongs make a right?
No. Your
So
Honor.
he wasn't doing the right thing. However, you still feel like it's okay to go out and cheat?
No, it wasn't okay, but I mean, at least I tell the truth that I told him as soon as I cheated on him. I told him 3 hours later. I told him 3 hours later
That still don't give you no right to cheat on me.
So wait, Mr. Crisp, you admit that you haven't been the best you could be in this relationship.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you know that Ms. Hulet does not care for your behavior. You know that that's not making her happy. Did she express to you that she was feeling isolated? She was feeling like she had no help? She said she was feeling overwhelmed and you were never around because you kept doing the wrong thing.
Yes, Your Honor. My dad just passed away. I was sad that he passed away, so I just got out and partied. I guess I really didn't care. I felt bad about it.
So you had been through a tragic loss.
Yes, Your Honor.
You felt comfort in partying and you just started doing the wrong things.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then you find out she's cheated on you because she told you.
Yes, Your Honor.
But you'd say, I'm going to take you back.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now talk to me about that.
I had a child on the way. I know that really I was tired of partying. I was ready to settle down. I had a kid on the way. It bothered me a whole lot. And I mean, she just kept calling, kept coming around. So I decided I'd just get over it and take her back. Yeah, well, you'd always call me to come get you.
Yeah.
All the time.
The bottom line is all of this cheating has led you to the doubt regarding the paternity of your son, Bentley.
Yes, Your Honor. He doesn't look nothing like me. Got blonde hair, blue eyes.
He looks just like
he
me,
looks like Dennis
though.
the Menace.
So handsome.
Plus, she told me he's cheated on me. I've had friends tell me. I mean,
So
how can I not have a doubt that he's mine?
Because during the time Bentley was conceived, admittedly, Miss Hulet, you slept with someone else.
Yes, which he's passed away now.
All
Explain.
My friends.
I slept with somebody that I'd met where I was working at a store. They walked up to me. They sat beside me on a bench and told me that I was pretty and give me a number. And he'll calm down and he'll be there, and then all of a sudden he's not there anymore. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to keep this number.
Don't give you no right to cheat on me, though.
And he'd go to his friends all the time, and he'd be gone 3-4 days. I had 2 kids at this time, pregnant with one on the way. And he would choose his partying, and while I'm working and I'm trying to take care of these other 2, he would sit there and he would leave.
Wait a minute now, Mr. Crisp, when you go out for your party, the party lasted 3 or 4 days?
Sometimes longer.
Yes, Your Honor.
I was left there with 2 kids. I was by myself. I mean, I'm going to get attention.
Well, I was stuck in
some way or
emotions
another.
of she's already, cheated on me with my friends and stuff. I'm worried about, do I need to go back to her? I don't need to go back to her.
Not only
I got my
that,
kids,
you understand.
I got my
not only
kids on the
that,
other
he may have
side.
a child by another woman that's not even here.
Well,
that's
I still owe you 10 more. I mean, you cheated on with all my friends.
Hold on.
That's like
Mr. Crisp, but surely you understand that
that's putting fire out with fire.
If she goes out and
exactly what you're
cheats,
doing.
and then you take her back and say you want to try to work it out, if you then go stay away for 4 days at a party, that's not helping matters either.
No, Your Honor, it ain't. No, Your Honor, it ain't. But I'm stuck in emotions of her cheating on me.
I need to understand where you were in your life that somebody only has to sit on the bench and hand you their phone number and then you saving it for a rainy day. And then unfortunately, the rainy day came around the time of conception, which is why we're here now, because we don't know the paternity of Bentley.
Yes, Your Honor.
Explain this.
I met up with him a few times. The first time I met up with him was at a store down the road from my house.
But ultimately, you ended up having a sexual relationship with him
Yes, Your Honor.
around the time your son was conceived.
Yes, Your Honor.
How soon after that were you also intimate with Mr. Crisp?
Within a 12 to 24-hour period.
Okay. At what point did you come clean to Mr. Crisp?
I come clean pretty quick. I know he was incarcerated. I was pregnant with Bentley, and I had wrote him a letter telling him about, it was about 10 of them.
And you admitted that you had been with 10 other men.
Yes, Your Honor.
Wow. Mr. Crisp, at this point, did you just feel like, well, I'm not the father? Did you deny that you were the father after hearing this?
Oh, I was devastated. I really didn't know. You know, I've got 2 other kids with her, and I know they're mine. I mean,
Okay.
They look just like me. This here, he don't look nothing like me. He looks like her a little bit, but I mean,
He
he
looks
just
like
don't.
me.
He just looks like Dennis the Menace to me. I mean, he ain't, you can tell he's out of the blue. He don't look like the other. He don't look like the other kids at all. You know, it hurts. It really bothers me. She did that.
So
You
now,
have no right to
has
cheat on me
Miss
because I wasn't
Hulet
there.
always told you were Bentley's father, or has she ever
She
told
has
you?
told me that I wasn't before.
Oh,
We've
she has.
We've gotten in a fight before, and she says, well, you just need to go home
Always
because you're not
fighting.
really his father anyways. A little later, she wants to call me on the phone and say, well, Noah's, what's my oldest son, he wants you back. I don't want to have nothing to do with you, but you need to come live with me, you know, like I'm supposed to, you know, sleep
I
on the
always feel
couch
like
every
I'm
night and
alone.
she sleep in the bed.
Even
and then,
when you're there, I'm
you know, I'm
alone.
not, it don't make no sense to me.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Did you tell him he was not Bentley's father?
I have said that, Your Honor.
In your heart of hearts, did you think he really wasn't Bentley's father?
At times I do think he's not.
And you say the other gentleman is now deceased.
Yes, ma'am, he is. 3 months after I found
Did
out I was
he
pregnant.
have blonde hair? Did he have some of the features that you see in your son?
Yes, Your Honor. His sister says that Bentley looks just like his baby pictures.
So, Mr. Crisp, this certainly furthers your doubt.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you say this has caused you tremendous pain.
I get emotion. I feel like crying all the time. I mean, I love the boy. I love him to death, but the other 2, you know, it just bothers me every time I get around and play with him and stuff. But I kind of more attached to him than I am the other 2. It's because just the way he is. I don't know. It just bothers me a lot. That devastated me that she slept with all my friends. But she
So-
could choose somebody else to sleep with. But you know, she gonna personally go out there and have a grudge and do it, you know, with somebody that I'm real close to.
Is it bothering you that you're hoping that he is yours and
I
you're
really
just
hope
not
it.
sure?
Yeah, I really hope he's mine.
Miss Hulet, you've brought your mom here as a witness. Ma'am,
yes.
please stand. State your name for the court.
Brenda Bergen.
Thank you for joining us, Ms. Bergen. So, of course, you've heard this situation regarding the paternity of handsome little Bentley, and I want to know what you have to add to this.
Bentley is, he really doesn't look like Joe, but I hope he is Joe's, because that way I made the mistake of Paula's dad could be 3 different men. And I want to break that cycle, because if Bentley has a different dad, he needs to know that when he gets older.
Yeah, because I didn't know that until I was about 11.
I waited till Paula was 11 to tell her her dad could be a rock star, he could be the country music singer now, or there was another man. 3 possible dads.
So what you're saying is this is now becoming generational, and you
Yes,
want
yes,
this to
ma'am.
stop.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you lead her to believe that any certain man was her father until she was 11, or did she just think she didn't have one?
I have 2 other children as well by my ex-husband. My ex-husband raised her as his.
Okay. And how is this cycle continuing with Bentley? Because it sounds like to me you are making some similar choices that your mom made,
Yes, Your Honor.
which did not end up going too well.
No, Your Honor.
And from your own life experience, you haven't learned from those mistakes. You surely don't want to put this type of hurt and pain onto your child.
No, Your Honor.
And yet every time you're having issues with Mr. Crisp, you go out and you cheat on him with various men.
Yes, Your Honor. Most of the time I'm by myself. He's incarcerated or he's gone. He wasn't there. I felt like I was alone, so I was going to live my life with or without him.
You don't not cheat on me. You
I
have 2
understand.
kids,
I
right?
have 3. I have 3 kids. We have 3 kids. But when you're not there, you're not there. I did it myself. I mean, I was the only one that worked. I was the only one trying to take care of everything.
I was trying to
take
work all
care
the time.
of him.
People just didn't pay me.
Now, I have a grand question that I'd love answered. If you weren't happy in the relationship, instead of constantly cheating on him with various men so that the paternity of your child would be at issue, how about just breaking off the relationship and moving on?
Well,
I have sent her money.
because the rest of he has nobody. He has me. I mean, his father died. His mom's there, but she's slowly getting ill. I mean, none of his
But
family's
my
there.
point is, Miss Hulet, how long can you do the tit for tat excuse? Meaning,
Can't do it anymore.
I am unhappy because he goes out and does the wrong thing. So instead of doing what's right for myself and for my emotional health and for my children by maybe stepping away from this relationship and figuring out how to get along without him, I then go around with number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different men, and then I gotta write a letter. That was a long letter with these names
Yes,
of
Your Honor.
all these people you're cheating with, because at the end of the day, it's not him that's suffering the most. It's your children, and it's this beautiful little boy that doesn't really know who his biological father is.
And
I'm
I
trying to
agree.
understand.
I own up to my mistakes. They're mistakes. They're huge mistakes.
Okay,
I suffer
you
every
know what?
day.
I like the I own up to my mistakes, but that's a convenient response
Yes.
because it doesn't mean anything to me unless you take action that indicates that you learned from the mistake. But what's happening is,
And I
it's-
did. There's my action.
but
and
what
I
I'm
learned.
saying is,
I'm
just
here.
admitting that you slept with other men is not an automatic get out of jail
That's why
free
I'm
card.
here, because I'm taking steps and I'm taking action about my
She says all
son.
that. I was just incarcerated just about a year ago and just got out here about 4 or 5 months ago. And she's relayed that she slept with some more people that I know.
Okay, but Mr. Chris, before you jump up on your pity pedestal, I got something for you too. This woman has said to you over and over again, I'm not happy, you're not here, and yet you keep repeating the same cycle over and over again. Either you're physically unavailable because you're out partying or locked up. You get no pass from me either. Because what I see now is 2 adults here that can't figure out how to be in a healthy relationship, have no clue what commitment means, but ultimately it's the children that are suffering.
Yes, Your
Grow
Honor.
up.
And you have 2 kids, maybe 3, and you need to figure out how to keep your butt in the house and out of jail.
Yes, Your Honor.
And in a job.
Was I clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am.
What are your hopes for today, ultimately?
Well, I like to hope just to get this, find this out, and get this, over with, so I
You
can.
indicated that you do want Bentley to be your biological child.
Yes, Your Honor. And I was going to, get married to her and just settle down and live a happy life with my
And
family.
you would like to ultimately get married to Miss Hulet.
Yes, Your Honor.
After everything that's happened,
Yes, Your Honor. She keeps on and on saying it's my fault, it's my fault. Well, I'm going to step up and be a
it's
man.
both of your fault.
I'm going to step up and be a man and do what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to marry her and raise my kids and go to work like I'm supposed to. And then she cheats on me.
And what else? Marry her, take care of your kids, go to work like you're supposed to, and
Her and my family.
stay
From partying.
out
Of
Jail.
jail.
Stay out
of jail. I was a criminal defense attorney for many years. And when people commit crimes and end up in jail, they want everybody to feel sorry for them because they made a mistake and woe is me. But people forget that there are faces attached to that pain separate from you. And those are all those children that when they go to school and everybody else's dad can pick them up and everybody else's dad can throw the ball at the park and everybody else's dad is teaching me how to ride a bike. Where's my dad? Sitting somewhere doing nothing because he can't stop being stupid. Woo.
Amen.
That's not fair to them.
No, Your Honor, it ain't.
Miss Hulet, what are your hopes?
To be better parents, to get along, to take care of our kids and raise our family. I don't want us to suffer anymore. We've suffered a lot. I about lost him. I about lost my life. I mean, I do need his help. If he wants to be there, I need his help.
You say you have one other person.
One other person, which is deceased.
And could it possibly be anyone else?
No, ma'am.
All right. Jerome, the results, please.
There you go, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Hulet versus Crisp, when it comes to the paternity of 2-year-old Bentley Crisp, Mr. Crisp, you are his father.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, that's great. That's great.
Did you not know that, Paula? That's good.
Yes.
That's great.
That's the first time any of you smiled today.
I'm sorry.
I can tell you are all so nervous. I could feel the tension in the air.
Now I can get married and get on with my life. It's gonna be great.
It is going to be great.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you make it great. You know, there's that saying that says the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. You all are doing the same thing over and over again. You get back together, so there's love there, but then you don't fix the issues. So now that you have the results, can you stop the cheating?
Amen.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
And can you all figure out how to make this thing work, not just for yourselves, but for your beautiful children?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is adjourned.
Thank you.
I feel that everything she said was true, that she was right on the point.
I feel great. I'm glad that he's mine. Really glad that it's all behind us now.